Like the shoot, quiet, lock it down. Roll camera.
Can I take a half step to your, yeah, there you go.
3, 2, 1, action.
Wednesday Season 2 is ready to take over, and behind the dark and gothic world explored in the show is a more relaxed, fun, and engaging set which the cast had a lot of excitement filming. The Addams family is the biggest highlight to watch out for in Season 2 as their storyline gets even more expanded. However, one of the moments fans can't get over is the extra and often sweet moments between Gomez and Morticia. And even though it appears pretty cool on the show as they see Wednesday off to school, it looked very different on set.
Great. We got it.
Nevermore scenes never fail to come with a jump scare that makes things too strange to miss, with Wednesday and Enid bringing their two different personalities on board. However, filming their scenes together on set looks super serious, with Wednesday keeping to her dark frown and a mild smile on Enid's face as other students walk by. Wednesday never jokes about Enid, and with Season 2 being about saving her, she's not leaving anything to chance. Although scenes at Nevermore are usually very crazy, it gets even more dangerous in the woods, where many of the special kids in the school get to explore the monsters within them, and Jenna can be seen on set getting ready to shoot another one of those. And in the woods, dangerous things happen, and people get wounded, and it appears they were applying an injury makeup in this scene with Bianca and Wednesday present. This wholesome scene, where a lot of confrontation will be happening, has a very chilling background which will further add to the intensity of the performance in the scene.
Was trying that in 2020.
There are a lot of fun activities in Wednesday Season 2, especially fencing, but it gets intense between Wednesday and Morticia. The mother-daughter duo has a very tense relationship. While that fight looked dangerous and serious, the duel wasn't practiced with real swords, but plastic-colored swords. And what that means is that they had a safe and entertaining duel on the set that even Jenna was so excited about.
She's so good. You could see she was a dancer.
Wednesday Season 1 was such a big success because of the many things and activities involved, including playing cello. For this, Jenna Ortega, who plays the role, had to learn to play for months, and again, fans are enjoying the sounds of Wednesday's cello as the behind the scenes of her playing looks more intense than ever. But the crazy thing about this behind the scenes look is that she played while Enid dances, which is the perfect way to highlight the love shared between the two roommates.
And in the second season, she is kind of knocked off her feet and not as powerful as she once used to be, so she really has to rely on her community and the people around her.
Wednesday acted more alone in Season 1, and at the end we saw she was beginning to relax a bit and even allowing a hug, and in Season 2 she will be more of a person who needs her family and friends. But before we get into all of that, she will try acting by herself for a while, just like you can see in this behind the scenes shot of her walking on set. As Wednesday gets to see more visions in Season 2, the black tears become even more, and the way it's done behind the scenes is to apply black liquid drops on her face before she gets into action. Speaking of black tears, everything changed for Wednesday in Season 2 after seeing Enid's grave, and the pictures from the set also show this graveyard with Wednesday's grave right beside Enid's. Unsurprisingly, their graves in the vision are close together, as they are also mostly together in the show, as revealed in this image taken while filming. Enid is a colorful girl whose hair highlights her preference even more in Season 2, and despite her dresser being filled with colorful nail polishes, there's a hint at how extra close Wednesday will be to Enid this season as a black nail polish finds its way to Enid's dresser. So, in Season 2, the demarcation between the light and dark colors would get blurry as their friendship deepens in unexpected ways. There's no Wednesday without the helping hand thing, who has done a lot in the show despite not being a whole human. However, this character is played by Victor Dorobantu, who stays hidden in a play suit while he acts with his hand. Behind the scenes, his hand gets a makeover, and prosthetics are added to create the illusion illusion of a hand with stitches. Interestingly, the method of taking off the prosthetics looks pretty weird behind the scenes, as it's gently ripped until they get all the extra fake skin completely off. This process was repeated daily after a full filming day had been completed, and reapplied the next morning for Victor to get into character and keep doing his thing. A lot of disasters happened in the town of Jericho, located not very far from Nevermore in the first season, and there's more coming, as behind-the-scenes images feature Camp Jericho, where another intense moment will be playing out in Season 2. Also, from many of the pictures featured from behind the scenes, we get to see a few Easter eggs that are in the show and how many statues are strategically placed to enhance the drama further. The room where Wednesday is tied up with dolls is a creepy one that welcomes us to the first few minutes of Season 2, and it looks even scarier on set. Although much CGI is used in the production of Wednesday Season 2, especially for the monsters and chaotic scenes with special effects, a big part of the set is designed from scratch, especially the interiors and exterior of Wednesday and Enid's room. As the pair kept having some interesting moments together behind the scenes, we saw the crew working hard to get the perfect shot. For some of the special effects in the show involving one of the monsters, a real torch had to be lit and used, and they also added orange backlights to simulate the fire's glow and size as we see the creature fly over the students. The crazy thing about Wednesday Season 2 is that the creativity wasn't only limited to the show's production, but also for the premiere, as the cast showed up almost still in character. And the reason they mostly stick to character is the fact that they had to do most of their stunts on the show by themselves. Jenna Ortega is particularly focused on using just a few body doubles in Season 2 to allow herself and other cast members to be fully present and active in their scenes. So, many of the critical and dangerous moments in the show fully involve the cast. There's been a lot of shift from the filming of Season 1, as the production couldn't shoot in Romania like they did for the first season. So the filming for Wednesday Season 2 took place in Ireland due to the logistical challenges of going to Romania, and the location they settled for in Ireland still captures the timeless, dark, and gothic beauty they aimed for. Season 2 of Wednesday feels darker and more real because of where it was filmed. The team used real castles, cemeteries, and old buildings. Charleville Castle, Dean's Grange Cemetery, and sound stages at Ashford Studios gave the show cold stone walls, narrow hallways, and winding staircases. These places have natural shadows and textures, so the scenes require minimal artificial background. The misty Irish air adds a soft, ghostly look at night, making torches and candles glow naturally. The sets are designed to guide how the scenes are shot. Long hallways mean the camera follows close behind or ahead of the characters, adding tension. Stairs and balconies allow for slow, high camera angles that make people look smaller in the vast spaces. Even simple conversations feel tense because the buildings look and feel like a dangerous piece of every scene. Costumes and makeup match the mood of these places. Outfits keep sharp shapes like the high collars, long skirts, and coats with clean lines. Fabrics are mostly matte, so they don't reflect too much light. Patterns like stripes and checks are kept small to look good in big, dark rooms. Makeup is simple but striking: pale skin tones, smoky eyes, and dark lips that don't shine under the lights. Other characters follow the same style, except for Enid. Colors are cooler and muted, with metallics looking like clothes worn instead of bright. When the show wants a dramatic effect, it adds layers and texture rather than more colors. In these old, shadowy rooms, even small details stand out. Following Season 1, we got to hear a lot of secrets on how the show was filmed and how Jenna had to step in to heavily edit the script, which made the show turn out better than expected. And in Season 2, she's now stepping up as an executive producer, and she revealed it was different this time.
The story arc was actually happening while we were filming, so it was just more so, as the scripts were coming in and as the episodes were going, it was quick shifts and changes, but we really have so much trust in our writers, so I kind of let them do what they needed to do.
So, basically, the script and production were well sorted out before and during filming, and because they were all on the same page, that made things even better, bringing us the story everything aligns with.